One thing that Brian and I didn't realize when we were first diagnosed 6 years ago was that after you develop symptoms, you only have somewhere in the range of 18 to 24 months to get enrolled in a clinical trial. After that, you're typically excluded from eligibility. That is already bringing in additional hardship into a scenario where you are overwhelmed and facing incredible hardship. So figuring out which clinical trial to get into as quickly as possible with the most thoughtful strategy as to which might be most helpful to you is critically important. It was so important to Brian and I that every family diagnosed with ALS get access to genetic testing right away. And unfortunately, that's not the norm out there today. Oftentimes people ask you, do you have family history? Do you not? That is not the way the healthcare system should operate. Every family should be offered genetic testing right away, and the results from that genetic test should be explained to you by a genetic counselor. And then after that visit, you should meet with an ALS specialist who has knowledge of clinical trials around the country, not just at one clinic site, who can help you make the best decision about, based on what the genetic test may or may not reveal about your type of ALS, which clinical trial would be the best fit for you. So when we started Synapticure, Brian and I knew we needed to recruit top doctors. We knew we needed to make them accessible to families across the country, anywhere in the country, from the comfort of their own home. And we knew that we wanted everyone to get a genetic test in the mail and then be able to have a visit with a genetic counselor via telehealth, and then with an ALS specialist via telehealth. And one of the best parts of this opportunity for Brian and I is hearing from patients that it's working, that the changes we have sought to make real in healthcare are happening. This is one patient sharing their experience with Synapticure. Thank you for the access to genetic testing. It was discovered that I had a mutation of the SOD1 gene, which has completely changed my treatment. That is exactly what we do for everybody who enrolls at Synapticure. We're always working hand in hand with an in-person clinic, and we get you care in between your in-person visits. We get you care whenever you need it. We coordinate with that ALS clinic. And so for patient after patient, like this example I just shared, when you team up with Synapticure, you get information faster, you can make decisions faster, and you can be seen whenever you need to be seen. And with ALS, and now with Parkinson's, we know so well that the combination of speed and access and thoughtful strategy with your personalized care is all that matters. And it's so exciting to see this become real.